Hey fam, it's Grace, and this is Music as Medicine, where I dive into some songs that we all know and love and expose the deeper meaning of them because these celebrities, they actually know something. They're successful for a reason, okay? They live the way they do for a reason. And they literally tell it to you in their songs. So let's unpack that and figure out what are they doing that's working so well. So I did this already once before in a similar way with Lady Gaga and her song Abracadabra. But today's song is Magic, or Just Like Magic by Ariana Grande. And there's a lot of gems in there. It's pretty much bar for bar. So let's get into it. Bar one. Wake up in my bed. I just want to have a good day. All right. What do we notice there? She's waking up in her bed. She's immediately being optimistic and getting curious about how can I have a great day? How can this be a great day today? What can I do to make it a great day? What is she not doing? She's not picking up her phone and scrolling and numbing herself. She's not focused on all the things that she has to do today. Maybe she is focused on what she has to do today, but she's like, how can I make that a great day? I just want to have a good day. How can I make that a good day? She's not like, oh my God, I have all these things to do today. Like, how am I going to get it done? I need to text these people. I need to go these places. Like, she's not worried about that. She's worried about how it's going to be a good day. Simple. Then she says, thinking in my head and it happens how it should. So she's thinking about how it's going to be a good day, right? And then it happens. There's that famous line. That's where your focus goes, energy flows. And it really, really does. The things that you focus on tend to grow. It's like your focus is like, you have thoughts, right? And those are little seeds. All your thoughts are little seeds that you're planting. In whichever of those thoughts that you choose to focus on, it's like that focus is watering those seeds, and those seeds are growing into plants. And before you know it, your focus has sprouted a whole plant, and then that plant is now a part of your life. So a lot of people think, oh, you cannot control your thoughts. I saw this on TikTok the other day. Yell your name in your head right now. Okay. Now whisper your name in your head right now. Did you not just control a thought? It just takes the patience and the observance of observing your thoughts and recognizing when those thoughts that you have are not preferred, they're not ideal. So you're focusing on your thoughts, you're observing them. Maybe this time you're just observing them. Maybe next time you're like, ooh, that was a weird thought. Let me reframe that. Let me reframe that thought. All right. You do have control over your thoughts. It just takes observation and the ability to kind of silence the outside noise. And that can be a process sometimes, but there are ways to do it. Then she says, I got a team meeting and a meditation. She ain't lying. She really has a meditation to go to. Also, team meeting. We love a team. Okay. We need connection. We need people to help us sometimes, and that's okay. I'm a very lone wolf type of gal when it comes to solving problems, and it's okay though to get help sometimes, and a lot of brains are better than one, so team meeting is slay. And she got a meditation. Like, girl, okay. Meditation is a great way to clear your mind. I know a lot of people are turned off by that word, me being one of them. Not really anymore, but it's a tool. Sometimes you have to get over the ick to recognize a tool that can actually help you. Because, self-love and helping yourself is much more powerful than an ick. Don't give power to that ick. Just do the shit that might help you, bro. That's embarrassing. Then she rides to the studio listening to some shit she wrote, okay? What is she not doing on that ride to the studio? She's not reading her hate comments. She's not just scrolling and mindlessly, numbing herself or whatever. She's on the way to the studio to work on this project that she has, this passion project that she has. And on her way, she's focused on that. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. And she got a bussin' flower ass. She got a garden with all her music at this point, bro. Think about it. She's put so much focus and energy into her career. She got a fucking garden. A beautiful ass fucking garden. You can make a garden too, bro. Good karma, my aesthetic. Keep my conscience clear. That's why I'm so magnetic. manifest it, I finesse it, take a pen and write some love letters to heaven. I don't know what you call that. In that stanza, she's really talking about good karma and acting morally in a way that keeps your conscience clear, where you have no shame, you have no guilt, you're strictly acting authentically and with the most love that you can. So you don't feel like a bad person. You don't feel shitty after doing something or after speaking to someone or after, speaking to yourself in the mirror. You want to keep your conscience clear. And when you act out of love and out of compassion for yourself and for others, you get more love back. You get more things that you love back. If you're really grateful, genuinely grateful for your job, and you show up to that job with love and you're just hypothetically being the flower girl at work and just showering everyone with compliments and light and just, being a kind human, being a reliable human. If you're not, like that, if you're just being a reliable human that people can come to, or just they know that you get your job done and you feel good about your job inside, you're going to get recognized for that. Obviously not always, but more often than not, your dedication that comes out of a place of true gratitude and appreciation, like that will be reciprocated to you in some way. It will. Just like magic, middle finger to my thumb and then I snap it. I get everything I want because I attract it. Okay? So she's saying it really is as easy as snapping your fingers. Obviously not as easy as literally that, but manifestation or, just getting the life that you want, leveling up your life, it is as easy as shifting your mindset and taking action. I think what people don't realize is with the ability to change your thoughts, you're genuinely altering the neural pathways in your brain. Neuroplasticity is what it's called. You're literally changing the way that you think, and that's going to affect the things that you do and the worth that you see in yourself. When you see yourself as more valuable and having a higher worth, you're going to act like that. When you identify as someone with a high value and you see all the amazing things that you're doing, you're going to act accordingly. Someone who really identifies as someone like on top, they don't sit in bed all day, every day, mindlessly scrolling or just, eating a bunch of junk food. They do things to better themselves because they believe that they are a lovely person. Balance to all that, You don't need to go cold turkey on anything, but it's like looking at my phone, but I'm trying to disconnect it, read a fucking book. Yeah, I'm trying to stay connected. Like, hello, it's literally right there. She's like, put your fucking phone down, go touch some grass, read a book. It's hard. It's hard to disconnect from your phone. It's hard, but balance it out. It's not saying going on your phone is horrible and bad. Like, obviously we all do that, but read a fucking book sometimes. Try to be better sometimes. Go on a walk instead of rotting for another hour. Just go on a walk and then rot. Like, try. She's trying to disconnect it, okay? And she's Ariana Grande. Try. It's not saying you have to, be perfect. You don't. Obviously, just try. Ariana Grande tries. So let's all just try. Say it's tricky at the top. Got to keep a slim ego for a thick wallet. Losing friends left and right, but I just didn't love and light. Bro, if that's not the most spiritual line ever, on your way to the top, okay, as if I know firsthand, but on your way to the top, your ego can switch on you and completely run you. Because, you're getting all this attention. It's easy to kind of fall into that ego of wow, I really am this fucking goddess out here. Everyone should worship me. That's just gonna expose you. When you're acting out of a place of ego, you're more likely to compare yourself to others. You're more likely to be insecure and self-hating because you're comparing yourself to others. And that in itself, along with so many other things that living out of ego can do negatively, that can just spiral you downhill. Your ego's not a bad thing. Your ego's not a bad thing at all. It is very helpful in navigating life, but you want to keep it slim for the thick wallet benefits of it all, okay? You have to be more conscious of what you say and how the things that you say affect people rather than just ripping one-liners that are devastating to certain, like, people. And on your way to the top, okay, you're going to lose a lot of friends. When you're working on yourself and improving yourself, you're going to lose a lot of friends because the friends that you made when you were in that space, they're not going to resonate you when you're at this new level, when you're at this new space. Not levels like this, levels like, we're all in our own lanes, right? If you were riding in this lane with some people, then you move over to this lane, you can't expect those people to be able to follow you, through all the traffic. They may not. They may get lost in traffic. They may not even want to get out of their lane. So you just worry about you, get into whatever lane you want to be in, and send everyone else love and light, because who fucking cares? People grow apart, things change, like that's literally just life. So best option is just send them love. Be like, hey, I understand what happened. I understand why this happened. Sometimes people just grow apart. I understand why you did that. I want to understand why you did that. Things just change. Oh man, even at the end here, she says, password to your phone, you can miss me with that shit. Redesign your brain, we gonna make some new habits. She's literally talking about what I've been talking about this whole time. It's about redesigning your brain, reorganizing your neural pathways. Neuroplasticity is such a thing. Like, we have the power to catch our thoughts as they come up and redirect them. If you want to make your life better, if you want to level up your life, you can do that. And it starts with processing your thoughts differently, observing your thoughts, and then processing them differently. Redesigning your brain is the journey. And if you meet that journey with love and compassion and patience, and you say goodbye to fear and say goodbye to anxiety, not be upset at yourself when those feelings do come up, because that's very normal. Hello? We're humans in a scary world. It's going to be normal when things come up. But meeting yourself with compassion when those things do come up, and then sending them away and transmuting that fear and that anxiety into opportunity and into love and into whatever you want in that moment. Leverage that shit. Leverage that fear and turn it into something that can motivate you. And stay connected in your own way. Stay connected to that faith and that trust in yourself, that you're doing what you can and that things are going to work out. If you keep that connection to yourself, that optimistic connection, infinite blessings are going to just flood to you. You're going to start changing lanes and you're going to be like, whoa, this new life is going hard. So that was Ariana Grande's Just Like Magic. And truly a magical song. It literally gives you like the key to leveling up your life. So listen to her. Listen to that song, bro. The things that celebrities tell us through their music, just verbatim, they say these bars, and it's like, we don't realize that they're literally handing you a key to completely changing your life and completely leveling up your life. Like, we just don't realize that. So let's write that out. Let's listen a little more closely and see what they're actually saying. Because these celebrities are living, bro. And I'm trying to live like that. I'm trying to learn from that. I want to live how I want to live, but I want to learn from that. You know what I mean? So that's it. Bye.